Hey, 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 it's your girl, the Black Girl Happy Planner. Just coming back at you with what I've been up to all week in my new series that I'm calling Currently. Because part of what I do, I like to keep up with what's going on, what I'm doing, in an effort to just remember what the heck is going on. So I keep track of my daily kind of tasks and what I do, what I eat, all of that in one kind of journal style planner. I use this Vera Bradley journal kind of planner. It has no monthly calendars or anything like that. It's just a daily kind of jot down what you did for the day. It has areas for meals, and it has areas for just activities and things that you did morning, afternoon, evening. So that's what I like about it, because it helps you jog your memory what you did each part of the day. And then it has a to-do list where you can keep track of all the tasks and different things that you did. So I like it. I started this in July, and it's been very, very helpful. As I get older, I get very forgetful. So it's been very helpful to help me kind of keep track of what's going on. Then I can take it and then transfer the information to my other planners to help, kind of organize everything. So what I've been doing in the last week or so since I made my last Currently video, last weekend I did kind of a weekend warrior business kind of, all weekend type of thing. I went all in, just trying to create new products that'll be coming out soon, get stuff up to date. Like, there's so many things that go into like keeping your business up and running and making sure, especially when you're a one-woman show, trying to get all that stuff. I'm not in a position to pay anybody yet to do any of that, so I am doing it all myself. So yeah, so just trying to do all that while also having fun. I did manage to also get some scrapbooking done last week. I do memory planning, and that's also a part of the process with the journal keeping of my day-to-day activities. I keep track of a lot of that stuff so that I can then go put it in my memory keeper, just to have a record of what I did. In my memory keeper, I use a classic size. I'll share that on another video, but I use classic size Happy Planner. I used to use the big size, but I downsized to the classic size because I think it's just a little more personal and more journal-like to use the classic size. And in there, I put kind of my weekly kind of what I did. I put pictures, stickers, all kinds of stuff. My weekly kind of goals that I set for fitness and wellness, and all that kind of stuff. Goals I set for business and all of that. And then I also keep a Saver planner, which is a quarterly planner, but I use it more like a filing system, also like a journal, but I can keep track of my to-do list for the week, my goals, and things like that. And that way, if I need to go back and find something, like what did you do this particular week, I can go back and say, oh, I did, A, B, and C. And then I also have a Go-Getter Girl planner, which I had before. I'd gone back and forth with the Go-Getter Girl planner, but ever since watching some videos of some other planners and the way they use it, I've decided to go back with it and use it for my business planner, as well as just keeping track of my weekly and daily activities. The daily pages in my Go-Getter I plan to use as more decorative and kind of, hip hip hooray, what I did and or didn't do, if I had a good day, bad day. Just kind of decorate, did I do laundry, and just use the kind of stickers, to go with that. The weekly pages help you see your week in the Go-Getter Girl planner. So, and then the monthly pages, of course, the month, you can plan out, your business, your content, your content for the month, all that kind of stuff. So we'll see how that goes. But the Go-Getter Girl planners are 6-month planners, which I really like, because you can plan 6 months at a time. And I'll also be rolling out some creative business planning planners, because because I'm an event planner, I do weddings and stuff like that as well. I've done those things. I came up with kind of to me, a genius way of figuring out how to do your planning. So stay tuned for that. But yeah. Part of my weekend, this last weekend, as I digress back to the original topic of Currently, this past weekend, what I did was I also prepped a PowerPoint for, I'm in a group called Cocoa Bells in Huntsville. We're a group of Black women who love to plan and love stickers and all those things. We get together monthly. We do virtuals on Zoom, and then we also do some in-person meetings every quarter. And so this month, me and another member are hosting the virtual. So that's coming up. So that's what I'm currently doing. So planning for that. That's this Saturday. So I'm excited about that. But just, you know, my week has been surprisingly busy. This is the first full week of school. So those kids been wearing me out already. So I got to get some energy. I've been trying to go to bed earlier so I can get to sleep. But yeah, so just doing that, doing all the adulting things. I hate adulting. I mean, we got to be adults, but all the things we have to do as adults, like pay your bills, all that kind of stuff. If we didn't have to do all that part and just have fun, I'd be cool. But yeah, we have to adult. So I did a lot of adulting things this week, taking care of business and things like that. I also got to talk to one of my friends who we became friends. She was a goal coach for me at first, but then we've now become kind of partners in crime in terms of writing a story and doing a book collaboration. So got started on that this week, so I'm very excited about that. So I'll keep you up to date on that. Got some reading done on audiobook. I read some more of the Razorblade Tears book by S.A. Cosby. It's a mystery by a Black author for a book club I'm in. And also got to read a book called Body Work by Melissa Febos for my writing group that I'm in. So trying to just get some reading done. I probably won't read the entirety of either of those books, but we'll see how far it goes. I only have a few days left for one of them, so I need to get cracking. Also started a Lulu publishing course through the Creative Brown Girl. Hatane Covington. She's, you know, really great at what she does in terms of helping people with their creative business and getting it up and running. And so she launched a course for us called the Lulu publishing course, Lulu Publishing Empire, and just teaching us how to use Lulu to publish journals, calendars, all kinds of things. So stay tuned for those products coming up soon as well. And then what else have I been doing? Just in school, just focusing on kind of the basics of what is science with kids, as well as we started talking about this week, like what is space, and understanding that. And I'm trying to tie it to current world problems or current world issues. So like the Artemis mission that's going up into space to check out, you know, the moon to see if it's viable for humans to live there. We've been talking about that this week. So they get really excited about stuff like that. So I had a really cool teacher back when I was in high school, and I forget his name. I cannot remember to save my life, but he was one of my favorite teachers. And the whole class was called Current World Problems. And he would make us get news. And this is back in the day way before the internet. So we had to get an actual newspaper from our parents, cut out news articles, things like that, and then write about them and do book reports and things on them. And that was a really fun, exciting class to me. That's how I really got into watching news. Like, I'm a CNN junkie, all that kind of stuff. And so I want to do that with STEM and science with my kids and kind of tie together the concepts that we're talking about in class, as well as, and then get them to understand how it applies to real life. The fun part too is some of the kids, because I live in Huntsville, NASA is here, as well as a lot of the other big companies that have to do with space and science and engineering. So a lot of their parents work for these companies. So it's a you know, a very good real life situation for some of them. So I'm hoping the melding of the two concepts will go well. Other things I've been doing, shoot, and I can't remember her name, but there's a website called Everything Authors, and she has a Facebook page, Instagram, and she just interviews mostly black authors and highlights authors, and, you know, gets them out into the world and helps them market themselves and do interviews and things like that. So, and I haven't been on her site in a long time, but I hopped on Tuesday, and I listened to one of the authors, a guy, DC Lyons, I think was his name, and he had a very awesome story about his experience with diabetes and being an amputee, and just how he turned his life around. Him and his wife started a coaching business and all this stuff. And it was a really good, and midlife, which is, you know, my big thing too. Midlife, when you're, you know, turning 50, that's like a turning point in your life. And so I was very interested in his story. So that was, I was very encouraged by that. So, but that's Everything Authors. So follow her on YouTube. Her name is escaping me right now. I should have wrote it down, but Everything Authors, just look that up. And then what else I've been doing? I don't know about you, but back in the day, I used to love the show Frasier. And I've been watching reruns of Frasier on Hulu quite a bit. I don't know why. I just love it. It's just, it was a really good, smart show. And so, you can't go wrong with a Frasier episode because they were so funny. And then also, I did my Weight Watchers virtual workshop this week. So I did go down some now I won't say some pounds, 8 pounds or so. So just trying to make sure I balance that meal planning piece with what I'm doing. I'm not really going to the gym or anything like that right now, but I've been running around with these kids and getting a lot of steps in. I've been clocking like close to 10,000 steps every day since school has started back up, because you walk all around the school, you're taking them here and there, so it's really good. You walk around the classroom, so it's really been a plus. What else have I been doing this week currently? What else am I currently doing? I got my events calendar done for Black Girl Happy Planner, so that's out there. I need to make it, well, some of the activities and events are public, but I need to make my calendar public so everyone kind of knows what's going on. But yeah, also I've been trying to catch up on my streaming. So on Hulu, also there's a show called Only Murders in the Building, which has like Steve Martin, Selena Gomez, and it's a really good, smart show. It's kind of like a Agatha Christie type show, only in the modern kind of era. But it's very, I love it. I love it. It's a great show. Yeah, and so those are the things I've been doing this week. What else? Just trying to educate myself on how to do more planner stuff. There's a website called Planify. So those of you who are planners out there and you need some templates and need to just learn how to make planners, there's a website called Planify, which you can get a commercial license for and pay a subscription. But there's so many planner templates and tools available that you can design your own planners, like for days and days. So I encourage you to go to Planify and check that website out. I also hosted a busy content creator content co-working session on Thursday. That was my first one. I hope to do more because I need to sit and focus on my content and get it done. Also doing the BYOB challenge through Ninja Writers this month. BYOB, blog your own book. So just trying to create enough content that I have enough for a whole book. And so that's the goal. So probably late fall, hopefully we'll be publishing that book. So just stay tuned for that. If you want to follow my blog and my journey with the BYOB challenge, head over to substack.com and you can follow my blog there. It's MFA over latte, like the drink, latte.substack.com, and follow my blog there. You'll get if I blog every day, you'll get a daily newsletter update as well. And then I also on Netflix have been watching a show called Clickbait, which I've mentioned before. If you have not watched it, please do. It's a very, very smart, well-written kind of mystery about a guy that goes missing and just all the things about his life. It's really, 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 really good. Clickbait. So go watch that on Netflix. And there's a comedy show on there also called Upshaws. It has Wanda Sykes. I think she wrote it and produced it. Kim Fields and Mike Epps. And it's all about their life with their kids and their baby mamas and all that kind of stuff. So it's a good little show. So anywho, those are the things I've been up to. I got to do something to my hair this weekend. I don't know what we're going to do. But yeah, so I just wanted to give you guys an update of what I've currently been doing. And I hope everyone's doing well, and I hope you're planning a good weekend. The weather here is supposed to be really nice, not super, blazing hot like it's been for the last few weeks. But I'm surprised because it is August in Alabama. So I'm kind of scared because it's kind of like, it's weird that the weather is like coming down and relaxing. I don't trust August. I don't trust that shit, August, I don't play with August. So we'll see in the next couple weeks if it'll stay this way or not. So, all right. So I hope everyone's doing well. Hope you're planning something fun for the weekend, or just relax, because I'm gonna try, but that's not gonna happen. Because I have so many things. I went through my calendar. I already have so many things for Saturday, already on the schedule. So anyway, I will hit you guys up next week with my current lead for next Friday. And I hope you have a great week and weekend. Peace.